Hey guys, Steven here with STS Pickleball, and let's break down the best paddles in each category and recap what a wild ride 2024 has been for pickleball paddles. So without further ado, let's dig straight into it. 2024 has been the year of Gen 3, the year of titanium, the continuation of Kevlar, and also proof of the general staying power Kevlar has in the marketplace. Tons of drama around the YOLO release and testing protocols, a bit of a dumpster fire of a year in some aspects, but at the end of the day, we have to live in reality. This is a new sport and growing so quickly, there's just bound to be issues like this. These are my top paddles and some runner-ups in each category. We will be diving into spin, control, all court, power, and then I will be sharing my overall best paddles of 2024. Let's start with spin. This year's highest spinning paddle in my paddle database is the Paddletek Bantam ESQ-C 12.7mm. The ESQ-C came in at a whopping 2327 RPM, beating out the Spartus by 9 RPM, beating out the Mach 2 Forza by 13 RPM. These three paddles are objectively speaking the highest spinning paddles in 2024. So if you're looking for a paddle that is just ripping spin, these are the ones to choose from. Congrats to Paddletek though for winning my spin award for 2024. All right, let's jump into control. We saw a few solid control paddles come out in 2024. The Neonic Flare, the J2Ti, which could be considered more all-court leaning control, but it's still a pretty control-oriented paddle, all things considered, and the Monarch Jelly Bean. All three of these paddles deserve some praise as runner-ups for the best control paddle of 2024, but for me, personally, still nothing really beats the Mach 2 Forza. If we aren't analyzing it from a price or performance perspective, if money is not a factor, the Mach 2 Forza is just the absolute best control paddle in 2024. The Mach 2 Forza comes in at $180 and comes down to $162 with discount code STS Pickleball. The Mach 2 Forza has a massive sweet spot, and it's the most pillowy and plush thermoformed paddle that I've ever used, and just has a ton of forgiveness. If we take into consideration price to performance, then the Monarch Jelly Bean is the clear winner. At $89 after discount code STS Pickleball, it's an incredible performer in the control category in comparison to the rest of the paddles available. So congrats really to both Volair and 11624 for making the best control paddles of the year. And a specific congratulations to Volair for earning my control award for 2024. All right, next up, we have the all court category, which is where I tend to lean when I'm personally looking for the perfect paddle for me. I like to have enough aggression that I can stay in a firefight at the kitchen line, but I want enough forgiveness that I don't send errant shots out or pop up too many dinks or resets. Some runner-ups in the all-court category this year have been the Monarch all-court, the bread and butter Invader, which I actually really enjoy. It's one of those paddles that I just picked up and immediately loved. It has an organic feel to it and is definitely my current favorite from the bread and butter lineup. And lastly, for runner-ups, I have to say the Pickleball Apes pulse line are incredibly impressive. Massive sweet spots, great spin. When they do break in, they get a little bit more on the all-court leaning power spectrum, but I think this is the category they deserve to be judged in. But there is one paddle I always come back to, and this is the paddle I would take to a tournament tomorrow without a doubt in my mind, and that's the Honolulu J2K 16mm. I actually have the 14mm with me right now because my dad is literally out playing with my 16mm, so I'm gonna have to grab another one of those. Probably have to get him one for Christmas, but you know, there is a very real reason why this paddle has received so much attention this year, really from all of the reviewers. That reason is that it just does everything so freaking well. It has incredible spin, enough power to do anything you need aggression-wise. It also has a huge sweet spot, solid pop. It has the right amount of controllability when compared to the power that it has. And not only that, but the construction is top tier and the price is extremely reasonable. The J2K comes in at a price of $135 after discount code STS Pickleball, so that's hard to beat for such a top performing paddle. So big congratulations to Honolulu Pickleball for winning my all-court paddle of the year award. All right, the power award for 2024. Runner-ups in this category this year that deserve some love and praise are again the broken in Apes pulse paddles. The S and the E, when fully broken in, are right on the line of power and all-court, so they deserve some attention here. The new Course Fire lineup, which for me aren't as powerful as others have been saying they are, but do have some really solid pop and have enough power to be on the bottom of the power spectrum. Honestly, I really like the new Course Fire paddles, and I'll be doing a dedicated review on those as well if you'd like to see that. Honestly, if the Ripple had been released, this would probably look a bit different. The Ripple would honestly be receiving the Power Paddle Award for 2024 without a doubt. It has tons of power, but also comes in with a huge sweet spot and top tier spin. So stay on the lookout for that one. But the Ripple still hasn't been released, so the winner for the best power paddle of 2024 is the Bantam TKO-CX 12.7mm. With an extended handle length for two-handed backhands, tons of pop and power, no real chance of delamination or core crushing, and top tier spin, this is the paddle I recommend most when somebody wants a power paddle, especially if they're looking for a longer handle. I toyed around with giving the award to the Mod TA15, but I can't morally do that given the fact that the core crushes sometimes even before you purchase the paddle. I mean, it comes from the factory core crushed sometimes. And I just can't recommend that expensive of a paddle to people knowing it's going to be very hard to control over time. So the award goes to the Bantam TKO-CX. Congratulations to Paddletek for killing it this year. You can use code STS Pickleball actually over on Pickleball Central, and you should be able to get 10% off, which is cheaper than you can get it on the Paddletek website. So I figured I'd throw in a quick little bonus category here and name the best ball machine of the year. My local courts have a Lobster, my buddy has a Spin Shot, another local indoor court has an Ernie, and my dad has a Slinger Bag. So I've tried all of the main ball machines, and they all have their own little quirks. The Ernie has some connection issues and isn't super accurate ball to ball. The Lobster is always broken down. The Spin Shot is solid, but again, isn't super consistent ball to ball. And the Slinger Bag is very basic and manual, but at a great price. But there is one machine that does it all, and that's the Titan ball machine. This is the most consistent, high-tech, game-improving, and well-constructed machine in 2024. So congratulations to Titan for receiving my ball machine award for 2024. I bought mine with my own money, but I do have a link in the description down below that will save you $100 if you're interested in snagging one. All right, now let's talk about the overall paddle of the year. The contenders are the Apes Pulse line, the TKO line from Paddletek, the ESQ line from Paddletek, the J2K, the J2Ti, and the Mach 2 Forza. All things considered, when we take into consideration price, performance, durability, and how well that paddle ranked in every category, including control, spin, and power, there is one paddle that really just keeps showing up as the best all-around paddle of 2024, and that's the J2K 16mm from Honolulu Pickleball. Like I said before, there is a real reason this paddle receives so much attention this year, and it deserves it. So congratulations to Honolulu Pickleball and their J2K for receiving my 2024 Paddle of the Year award. Subscribe to always be in the know, leave a comment and let me know if there's anything that I missed. Have a freaking wonderful day, and I'll catch you in 2025. Peace.